Greetings, my fellow vaulters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech Doomsday Vault, episode 52. Two Fronts. I know I'm not, at the moment, trying to, rescue anyone, but they did just try to, gas me to death. So, count me as a little salty. Or gassy in this case. Are you done patching yourself? You are. Did a terrible job of it, but, it's the first step to learning, I suppose. Add to the caravan and have you bring in medicine. Also, I didn't do it, but someone set my tunnel on fire, so now I'm stuck putting that out again. And it's going to get hotter and hotter and hotter. And Thomas is a pyromaniac, so he's not going to put it out. So I'm going to tell everyone that's left in the base to stop what they're doing and start fighting that fire. Oh, loud the doors. Yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you. Oh, they broke the vent. Jerks. Well, Shane, you can hold... I don't really want the tox shells, because the whole lore of this is we're trying not to add to the problem. We're trying to be the solution. So I'll leave that out to rot. Oh, you're not a constructor? You are now. Every excuse in the book, dude. Every excuse. I'm not a constructor. I can't do it. Okay. You're a constructor now. Well, it's not in the right zone in the destination. Okay. I added it to the right zone. Well, the origin spot is... Dear Lord! Just move the mortar. Hey, Carlotta, you want to practice medicine? There's a person. I said previously that I was going to... No, don't clean first. What are you doing? Oh, I guess most of them are like pyromaniacs, so they don't fight fires. Mayhem, that means I need you. Yeah, come here, because I need a water skip. Am I missing anything? There's so many siege sites, it's hard to, remember where they've all been. I think we got them all. So letting Kadath and Shield go back, and then Carlotta's the only one left in the caravan, I think? And she's going to try to soothe. Oh, these guys oh, yeah, they found another path. Nella, you're not a constructor, but congratulations, you're promoted briefly. I don't want people to burn as they put the fires out, so... breaking this vent so that they don't get hurt. Because they're about to. No, fire's already handled. Well, Carlotta might be able to rescue her first person. I'm not going to intervene. It'll either happen or it won't. She is not enjoying this task, though. What is this? Words of trust left out here? Sorry. I can go pick that up. What else have I missed? Just his treasures laying about the wasteland. Don't forget the other underground zone we're held in the mortar. Yeah, I was gonna correct that, because I just saw Kadath bolt for there. Well, now I have 4 mortars, and probably a whole lot more barrels that have not yet been put away. Kim, you don't need to hold on to the shells there. That's probably true of a lot of people. I need to probably go through their inventories and be like, no mortar shells in your pockets, everybody. Come on. You know the drill. So that was an important lesson. Do not assume that you're tox immune until you check. Because I'm glad I checked and it wasn't a problem. But it could have been. That could have been a catastrophe. I'm curious if Felicity died. So Lady Shell, let's check. Are you in a bad mood? Yes. They died. I think... Well, we definitely have a lot of medicining to do. Because I was a wee bit sloppy. And let them punch me a whole lot. Carlotta, you keep trying to help soothe there. Because there's not anyone that can really come in and swoop in and save the day. Kadath just took off armor, so that's not good. That indicates I am in desperate need of replacement armor. I'm going to force it on him for now, so that my brawler isn't, you know, in skivvies. But we'll queue up another locus once I have the advanced components obtained. And... come on. Oh! Binging on ambrosia. Good luck. I probably have like single digits of it. 23? No, I took they pack. Enjoy it though. Here we go. Let's see. I will outsmart you. Destroyer. I'm going to leave that permanently allowed. No one ever stands on pods, so that just allows me to load pods. Good luck with your binge. Actually, was that an alcohol binge? No, it's ambrosia. Carlotta's gonna need a hug when she gets back in. She's had a not fun day. Alright, you can remove from caravan, drop soothe. Someone else will manage that. Go have some R&R. Which... consume a fine meal, and then... maybe a tea? Because that will help with the pain. Doing a health check. Kadath is the only one that needs health care, but he got punched a lot in that tunnel, so I'm going to make sure that happens now. By maybe not a 9-fingered doctor. No offense, Destroyer, but I still owe you an arm, because I made a leg. And you know what? Before we even tend to him, I am going to do a surgery here. Because a lot of his injuries is to his left leg. And, those injuries won't exist if I just replace his left leg with a bionic one that I accidentally made. And air. Cheers. Oh, yes. This doesn't work. Heal serum. And mech serum. Or res serum. Look at all these wounds. Poof, they don't exist. So these, the refugees have been here for 2 days, and I think in the 2 days I've been raided like 4 times, maybe 3, something like that. No, maybe 4. They're probably like, wait a minute, what did we agree to? And they would be right. It is spicy. Very spicy. So Carlotta's hiding in her room. She had a bit of a mental break. The weapons trader should still be coming in, but given that I have almost no alliance with my ally, I am going to be gifting them a lot of stuff. Fortunately, there is no lack of just guns everywhere on this map tile, so provided that there aren't enemies on the map tile and I can gift them freely, that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's going to be a giant windfall for them. Doopy, while you're out here, let's arm the mortars. That one's armed, that one's armed, that one's armed. And there we go. That's a lot of mortar barrels. 9? There might even be... I needed to go through and check everyone's pockets, but there might even be more out here that I've missed. So, pocket check. Make sure nobody has, like, hidden mortar shells in their pocket. Because I would not be happy to see that. Carlotta still has the Words of Trust, which I think... I never recruit prisoners, so I'm not really sure why I bought it. But, whatever. I own it. Might as well learn it with Mayhem. Yeah, no one has anything weird in their pockets. So circling back to the tribal wear for people who had clothing that was about to fall off their bodies, I am correcting for that. I think it was just Anubis. So Bonep is all set. Cyber Eye is going to need replacement clothing due to the pants being 57%. Same deal with Madsen with 55% and 57%. Zertran is fine. Wick is fine. Anubis is fine. Lady Shell is going to replace it as soon as the binge is done. Not sure what you're binging on because I locked up all the ambrosia. And then Scorpio's all set. So. And that was the last tail cap, and I think that's just Cyber Eye's tail cap, which is locked at 55. So now it's a matter of making masks. The issue with the cloth masks that I wanted to make is that I don't have a lot of material that would be allowed. I don't think, but we'll see. Because I didn't queue that up. So we're going to do 8 face masks. But yeah, like I said, I don't have a lot of cloth. So that's going to be the constraining factor. I don't think I'll be able to replace their cloth masks as a result. Sucks, but actually, you know what? Not for lack of trying. I'm going to plant some cotton. It's a bold move, but I'm taking it. Soothe ended up with an infection. Was there anyone else out here rescuable? I don't think so. No. Okay. Nowhere to store it. Yeah, there's so many random weapons now that there's simply no storage. So what I'm going to have is this hallway is just going to be overflow. And it's already low priority. I could expand the stockroom with more shelving and whatnot, but this is just an unusually high volume given the reactor raids. It's not a... Oh, don't eat that! Oh, now you're just going to be pissed that you ate that on your stupid binge and then go re-binging. No, actually, somehow that fine meal that had almost certainly meat in it didn't bother you. Breachers. Oh, man. Alright, this is a case where everyone's going to be rallied out. I think... other than Cam, I'm going to force everyone to go the way of the... this way. Because otherwise we're going to get stuck trying to leap over steel barricades forever. And it's going to be full everybody. No one sits out on this. Except for Carlotta, because she's understandably bedridden. No, these guys are really stupid. There's a hole in the mountain, they want to go through it. That gives me a little bit more time to get into position, which is good. The other thing is, and I'm going to briefly suspend my rules because it's kind of an emergency, understandably. We're not supposed to travel over polluted tiles with people that are unprotected, but in Cathanon's Cathanon and Doopy's case, they're going to be standing on polluted tiles, but their toxic buildup is going to be like less than 5%. As a result, it's not a dangerous risk to their health. It's far more of a dangerous risk to our collective health of not having people defending the base. Thomas, this is going to include you as well. I'm going to draft you, have you ditch your incendiary, and come on out. We do have a lot of insanity lances, so one thing I might be able to do is maybe drop an insanity lance on some of the mini gunners, because that would be a really powerful weapon to have turn. Or maybe insanity lance Strange, because he has an assault rifle and recon armor, so he's about to blow himself up. Honestly, are you gonna blow up? Oh, so close. What? Why is there like children? Oh Lord. 13, maybe there isn't actually children, because like 13-year-olds are like adults, I think. As far as social punishment goes, I believe that's the case. Because in RimWorld now, if you kill a child, people think very lowly of you, appropriately. But it's very hard to avoid doing when they show up at your doorstep trying to murder you constantly. 1 day left. This has been a very action-packed 3 days, though. Oh, also Destroyer is unpolluted, protected, or whatever. Tech Noir, I think this is a really good case of combat command, so that we hit our marks. I would like to... You know, I'm going to bother doing it. At least a little bit extra cover for protection. So let's do it like this. No, I think... Oops. Instead, because I don't want the refugees coming out, I'm going to keep the refugees on underground, unrestrict everybody else, and then re-restrict Hyas and Nella? And Zalek. And then remove this from underground. So what I'm going to try to do is just haul cover so that we have some natural cover from chunks. And then shield belters kind of in front, absorbing the brunt. And they're going to be coming through in a minute or two. Probably sooner than that, but there's time to set up a little bit of cover. Actually, you stay there. You have slow-moving armor. Don't know where Tech Noir is going. Trying to leave. Same with Mayhem. 2 more throws. Oh, God. Oh, fight one another. Is that possible? No, not likely. Oh, boy. If I could go more red than this, I think I would. Because this is getting ridiculous. Are they the same faction? No, they're would be against one another, but they're not standing. Oh God, you got Doomsday and triple launchers. Luckily, I don't have a very siegeable base, so as long as they're not trying to shell me here, which I guarantee you they're going to try to do, it won't be too much of a problem. So now the push is to clear the breach raid quickly so that I can shell the. I can shell these guys before they shell me back. Just my luck, man. Just my luck. I did this chunk skip just to remove cover that they could potentially use against me. If you were wondering why I did that. Come on, you guys are so slow. Is there anyone in the refugee group that can shoot? MB can shoot, Wick can shoot. Nella can shoot. So hypothetically, I could use 2 refugees in Nella and maybe 1 other person to man the mortars if I needed to. But then the problem with that is these guys will be rushing to me anyway. So I think what I'm going to do is Nella. Guess what? You're going to use your brother's incendiary launcher because I am very likely going to require this corridor to be lit in fire, and you are the lad for the job. Because I don't really want to have to face triple launcher, Doomsday launcher, miniguns, and everything else. Just blow it up already. There we go. So other really powerful tools here. One would be for Mr. Grenadier here to just get dunked on, because I don't really want frag grenades thrown at me. Same deal with the assault rifle. The more dangerous weapons are going to get hugged by my destroyer and then neutralized. Minigun, maybe? Oh, you know, so the Insanity Lances. That was the next thing I was going to do. Oh, Hussars are immune to Insanity Lances, so I have to hit Razik. And then maybe Rasmussen with a... And then we know historically, or just from previous attacks, that the tox buildup is slow enough that it's not super dangerous to me. So I can take the opportunity of... Wow, they're already dead. The ones that I had berserked. Okay, let's have the shooters fall back here. The more I hug the mountain, the more the less likely I am to be hit by the siege. Because when they lob shells at me, there's a chance that the shell could land in the mountain and then have its damage negated. Which is good for me. Haha, missed. Yeah, and the tox gas is already dissipating a little bit. So, hug the mountain and just shoot the remaining enemies. And then the ones that are the most dangerous would be the Hussar, who is... this Hussar is Psycast immune, because all Hussars are Psych Def. And Razek, who has an SMG, but that's just one SMG, it's not a big deal. Right. And then the fire wielders. So sorry, Elise, but you must die. Okay, cool. That was relatively painless for me, not for them. Doctor Strange. Oh no, you're not strange. You are strange. Do I try to rescue you? You know what? I think I do. So capture and capture. Just because it's inconvenient doesn't mean it's not the right thing to do. So I don't want my... Nella, where are you? I don't want my main crew going in through the front doors. So everybody else is going to go into the base through this door, but I'm sure that's the path they're going to prioritize anyway. You are dead in 4 hours, so I probably need to patch you up at least once, and then everyone else will be draft walked in this path. And then, of course, my best shooters are going to be conscripted to the mortars. Because these guys are probably, yeah, they're just about done. They're about to be shelling me. I'm a little worried about walking past the reactor, but the reactor can take a hit. It's able to, so should be okay. Oh, good time for Combat Splayer. Oh, actually, you guys are entering. Brilliant. Please take the tunnels. No good deed goes unpunished, right? Hang on, Destroyer. I got you. We'll just switch prisoners. Mayhem. You have focus, right? No, you don't. Okay, never mind. I was gonna have Mayhem focus Kadath and Destroyer to get them inside. So shield. Shay, Cam, and Sapo go to the mortars. And then Nella. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Nella, light the fires. Donk. So now their mortars are going to be not working, really, because there's not a Not a functional way for mortars to punch through thick mountain roof. Thomas, you'll get your fire flamethrower back eventually. And I'm setting these on fire early so that it's roasty toasty for the people that want to mess with me. How long the raids will go? 1 day. The reactor starts up in a day, so after 1 day, I'll be done. Well, not done, but why'd you drop them? Oh, because you're vomiting. Oh, because you recently had your leg replaced. Yeah, it's really not wise of me using him in a combat situation. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Another thing I need to do is not to put this fire out. That would be very counterproductive and also very painful. I appreciate your prompt rallying to defend what it is unwanted. Little worried about this this wet. Oh man. Alright, you know what I'm gonna need to do? Tech Noir, you need to get out here and gift them. So here's the big issue that I'm facing right now. I'm basically not allied with them anymore, right? I have a big whopping 5. And what's gonna end up happening once I trigger this siege to be against me is this siege is gonna do damage to this caravan and I'm gonna be blamed. And when I'm blamed, I'm going to lose a lot of rep. And if I lose a lot of rep, I'm not going to be allied anymore. And I want to stay allied if I can. So I'm going to need Tech Noir to run out there and just like be, here's a bunch of guns, have them. And that way our relationship stays sound. Because it's easier, because if you lose your alliance, you have to, whoa, what are you guys doing? If you lose your alliance, you have to get back to 75 to regain it, and that's going to be a lot harder to do than just gifting a little to keep it good. Stingray wasn't going to survive the trip, so I had to drop him to at least patch 2 of the holes. Okay, here we go. Man. I'm having them hold fire on purpose so that we release 1 mega volley once Tech Noir is clear of the danger. So Tech, I'm having you run out a really strange way. Ugh, I hate this. Put a stockpile under all the weapons and gift them. I can. The only problem with that is weapons that are too close to enemies aren't giftable. I wish I had like an anti-grain warhead or something and I could just like remove the raid. Because if the siege wasn't here, I could gift all the weapons that are outside. But because the siege is here, they're going to stop like these weapons that are too close to danger from being gifted. It's most noticeable, for instance, if you have a caravan on your map tile and you have an infestation that has jelly, you can't just be like, here, caravan, here's the jelly, right? Because the jelly isn't yours, it still is in the vicinity of the infestation. So that's a really... Oh, come on, Stingray. Stingray was about to die, and I'm patching him up so it doesn't bleed out to death. Of course, Destroyer here is a pacifist. Oh, what the hell? A random warg was just like, I want a piece of that action. Waster? Sure, tasty. Okay, yeah, my refugees are like, yeah, we're good at stabbing. Lest this be a never mind. A little bit of foreshadowing. Hey, they landed a mortar here. That is uncomfortable. That is really close to my my reactor. It wouldn't one-tap a reactor. If you look at the damage of a direct hit, it's like 400. Reactor is 500. It's just real sketch. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's enough. They hit Sapo. He's okay. Bruised shoulder, but he'll survive. So Tech is just gonna start jetpacking, because these guys are about to get about to attack us. Oh, this volley should be good. It's all with accurate shooters. That's a lot of corpses. I don't think that the trade caravan is going to have a lot of luck, though. I'm trying to rush, but they're about to have a very bad, no good day. And I don't have a lot of good line of sight to be able to catch up to the... Right, and I also need a way to, like, save Tech. I don't want Tech out here sacrificing herself for a reputation. So I'm going to leave... I'm going to purposely leave a little juice left in the jump pack so I can jet away, because it's about to get nasty. So I'm going to pause it just for a second. Stingray is here. And my mortars can take a... Actually, you guys go to the kill box with anyone that is still healthy, because I don't know if the raid is going to make it inside. I do know they have, like, Doomsday launchers and the like, so Psy-casting and Psy-casters required. So the thing I was gonna... I don't know. I don't think right now I'm gonna go for the weapon cleanup that I really wanted to do, because I don't think it's gonna be possible. So we're just gonna gift... Oh, sorry. We're just gonna gift what I have available to me. Which should be plenty, because I'm already getting 57 out of this. Oh, wow, all the pack of survival meals. No, this will be good. This will be good and easy. And this will free up so much room in our... So I had a 5, so we can go up to 95. But it's going to free up so much room in the stock room. Well, I can go beyond 95, but it's... diminishing returns at that point. Or no returns. I might want to re-smelt my own locust armor to get some materials back. So this looks good. $93, $94. There we go, maxed out. All right, Tech. How the heck do you get out of... Go this way and go back to the end, the mining area. And get clear. Unfortunately, what's going to end up happening... Oh, yeah, I could have jumped across the pond. I should have done that. What's going to end up happening is, like, most of these weapons are going to get returned to me, because the... Because the, if the caravan... Yeah, the caravan is likely to die and drop all their everythings. Doom release? Yep, we'll watch. I don't think that they're going to make it through this tunnel, though. It's 1,000. Actually, the Doomers might have died. I think they died. No, I don't see the weapon there. Oh, you have a triple launcher. What are you aiming at? Oh, this idiot is repairing the sandbag still. No, the Doom's in play. The Doom's Zebo over here. Zebo the Plower, who's 19 with a Doomsday launcher. Well, good luck, caravan. I really didn't mean for you to arrive at this hour, but stuff happens. I think there's going to be a little bit of time, a little bit of R&R before they make it into the main room. So I'm going to let everyone undraft. I have the doors forbidden so that nobody like goes waltzing in there and gets hurt, because it's frighteningly hot. But I lit it on fire a little early, I think. So there's a bit of a penalty there. But tech will get clear. So that's good. And then the people that are starving will get a hot meal. Yeah, it might not be enough. We'll see. So if I can rescue them, that would be really good. Because by the time they exit the map tile, I will probably have already called in either allies or another caravan, and I'll be able to gain from their survival. Zebo did launch, but Mr. Triple Launcher back here, who decided to repair the sandbags, has a unbiocoded triple launcher, and that is still in play. Curious how far these guys get. They're injured, and I'm actually kind of running out of fuel. So let's go. Let's go draft. Problem is, I'm not going to be able to use the shield belters in any meaningful way because it's too hot to stand. It's too hot to stand in the doors. It's 87 in this hallway, but in the doors here it's 300. So I'm just going to prop the doors open and stand on the other side of it. I want to keep the main area here superheated on purpose, so that the heat in here is still working against my enemies. And yeah, a lot of the heat will bleed into the colony, but we'll fix that. Or we'll deal with that. So I'm going to kind of use my... Can you stop playing the piano? It's messing with the music. I'm going to use my my shield belters to kind of just stand in the way to potentially absorb bullets that were meant for someone else. Carlotta, you can sit this one out. And Jean-Paul needs to move somewhere safer. Bono. Instead of playing the piano, make a passive cooler. Thank you. And then Zalek, flick these vents. I'm just going to throw a passive cooler in there, and that should be enough to prevent harm from the heat. I mean, it's 100 Fahrenheit. It's not, like, terrible right now. Okay. You are heat stroked out. Oh, I hear a triple going. Oh, blue. Well, thank you. But that sucks for you, buddy. Little overkill. What is even left of your body? Wow, you're surprisingly not torn to as many shreds as I thought you would be. I am also going to end up with a pretty prison overcrowding problem in a minute. We are adding people faster than I have room for them. I could turn another room into overflow. I suppose. They're fleeing. Okay, cool. As soon as it's temperature safe to go in there, I will do some rescues. No, Carlotta, you're going the wrong way. I made this room nice and warm, and then you're walking the wrong way. So the first people to rescue is going to be the allies. So I'm coming up here for Sawyer and Jennings with Tech Noir to do some field triage. Something else I could do, El Crabs, seeing your comment, is I could, in the case of superheat, what I can do for future is add a bunch of vents here that I can flick open in the case of needing to normalize temperatures. That way there's a huge influx flow of ambient, hopefully normal temperature air to be able to flush into the base. That would be a really useful tool, I think. But this whole area is about to become temperate, so no problem. We'll put the fires out. So let's see. Cam. Start capturing. Bonnet capture. And then we'll try to capture as many as we can. Prisoner overflow. A promise is a promise. Actually, maybe that's a bad spot. Thomas, keep my promise. Get that built. So I'm going to stick them in here. I already have a table here, so it's kind of perfect. Shane, you're not a pyro, right? Yeah, can you put this fire out? And then Tech. Oh, Sawyer's up and walking around for now. Might recollapse, but I'll try to get Jennings and save them. So we did just grab what, steroid? So release and standard. Wow, I can already release them? Perfect. Don't need a render aid. Seems unnecessary. Oh, one of them got back up. One of these, it's sort of like do not resist, you're being rescued. Unfortunately, I had to shoot them because they did indeed pose a threat. Rip you. So who's left? Burn Man. Well, you're living up to your name, buddy. And then Tech, you are going for Jennings. Thank you for watching RimWorld Biotech Doomsday Vault, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 13th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. I'll catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow vaulters.